What is up, guys? We're gonna play some Call of Duty and talk some UFC. We got a awesome card coming up this weekend. Luke Rockhold versus Lyoto Machida. I'm gonna give you my opinions on who I think is gonna win. Yes, they can be biased at some points, but we're gonna start off with the main event: Luke Rockhold versus Lyoto Machida. That's gonna be an incredible fight. I've been looking forward to it for a long time. I honestly want, in my opinion, I want Luke Rockhold to win. He's my favorite fighter probably right now. But Luke Rockhold is gonna have a definite challenge ahead of him, facing Lyoto Machida. Ever since Lyoto Machida dropped down from light heavyweight, that guy's been unstoppable. Already fought for the title. I don't know if he can lose to anyone in the middleweight division besides Chris Weidman. I think if Luke Rockhold can get it to the ground and keep it there, I think he can destroy Lyoto Machida on the ground. But if it stays standing, I don't know. I don't know how well he's going to be able to stand with him. They both have amazing stand-up, but Lyoto Machida, after watching him fight Chris Weidman and stand with Chris Weidman for 5 straight rounds, I don't know who can stand with that guy. But moving on, Jacare Souza versus Kimozi. Never watched Kimozi fight, so can't give much opinion on what I think of him. But I know Jacare Souza, world-class black belt, multiple-time world champion. He fought Luke Rockhold actually in Strikeforce for the while Jacare held the belt. Luke Rockhold beat him in a decision. I think Jacare Souza has this fight easily, but I don't know. I've never watched Kimozi fight. But I think if Jacare also can get this fight to the ground, his jiu-jitsu is just too good for most people in the middleweight division. So yeah, I think Jacare has this one by submission. Cub Swanson versus Max Holloway. Cub Swanson is incredible stand-up. If you watch this fight against Frankie Edgar, that guy will bring a fight to you every time. But Frankie Edgar goes to show you how good Frankie Edgar is. Shut Cub Swanson down, and then in the last like 10 seconds of the fight ended up submitting him. If you have not seen that fight, go watch it. Frankie Edgar totally dominates him. But besides Frankie Edgar, I don't see anyone beating, well, not anyone, but I don't see anyone doing what Frankie Edgar did to Cub Swanson, especially not Max Holloway. But yeah, I think Max Holloway is a good fighter, but I don't think he's gonna be able to stand with Cub Swanson. I think Cub Swanson's gonna get him on a TKO or KO. Not sure what round, but I'm choosing Cub Swanson in that fight. Felice Herring versus Paige VanZant. I don't know. Strawweight, so new. I have no idea. I don't know what that fight's gonna be like, but I just hope one of them can get up there in the rankings so they can challenge Joanna. I don't know how to say her last name. I think it's impossible to say, but once we find someone to challenge Joanna, I'll be happy because the strawweight division is new. Joanna looks like the Ronda Rousey of that division. Absolutely dominated Carla Esparza. I was at that fight live. Pretty sad to watch Carla Esparza get dominated like that after a dominant run through the Ultimate Fighter. Which, I don't know, Ultimate Fighter, if you become a champion off the Ultimate Fighter, you got a long road ahead of you. But, yeah, moving on to the prelims, Daniel Darush versus Jim Miller. Daniel haven't really watched either of these guys fight except Jim Miller when he fought Cowboy Cerrone. But I've heard about Daniel Darvish a little bit. I can't really say on that fight. I haven't seen either of them fight enough. But I'm kind of cheering for Jim Miller. He needs the win. I'm hoping Jim Miller wins that fight. Alright, St. Peru versus Patrick Cummings. This fight, if any of y'all follow the Fighter and the Kid podcast or like Joe Rogan's podcast, Brendan Schaub and Eddie Bravo have a $1,000 bet on this fight, and I honestly think St. Peru has got this fight in the bag. St. Peru, if you watch his fight against Nikita Krylov at UFC 171, I believe, in Dallas, or it might have been, yeah, 171, when he fought Nikita Krylov and he got him with that, Von Flue choke, a choke he, I think that was like one of the only times the Von Flue choke has been completed in the UFC. So I think he has this in the bag. He's super athletic, super good everywhere. I think he'll defeat Patrick Cummings, but I don't know. Patrick Cummings is also really good wrestler. But I'm hoping St. Peru wins that fight. Tagaya Mizugaki versus Sterling, I'm not sure. I haven't watched either of this fight, but I would like to pull for to get Tagaya Mizugaki after his not awful, because Dominic Cruz is really good, but his loss to Dominic Cruz in the first round. So I hope Mizugaki wins that fight. But that's about all I have for fight talk right now. Well, besides on other news, Bill Davis, free agent from the UFC after his last fight against Ryan Bader, signs a multi-year deal with Bellator. Not signing back with the UFC. Still gonna fight light heavyweight. Everything is the same, just fighting for Bellator now. He's one of my favorite fighters too. I wish he stayed in the UFC, but I'll also be cheering for him in the
nice work, Sentinel.
I'll also be cheering for him in Bellator and hope he gets the title in Bellator. But that's about all I have for you today. We're even in the game of Call of Duty. Don't be looking for amazing games of Call of Duty here. I mean, I might have a few games where I go super positive, but doing live comm and playing and trying to think about fights gets pretty difficult. I end up not paying attention a lot. But I hope y'all enjoy, and thanks for watching.